Her name was Iryna. She was only 23 years old. She came from Ukraine, a country far away, full of war and sadness. She left her home because she wanted peace. She wanted a safe life. She wanted to believe in the future. Iryna arrived in America with hope in her heart. Everything was new for her. The streets, the trains, the language, and the people. But she was brave. She learned to smile at strangers, even if her English was not perfect. She liked to sit by the window of the train and watch the city move. Sometimes she sent photos to her family in Ukraine. She wanted them to see that she was safe, that she was starting a new life. Iryna loved music. She listened to soft songs with her earphones while she traveled. In those songs, she felt close to her home. Her friends said she was kind and gentle. She always tried to help others, even when she was tired. But life in a new country was not easy. She missed her mother, her father, and the familiar smell of her childhood home. Sometimes she cried at night, but in the morning she wiped her tears and walked with courage. She did not know that danger was near. She did not know that her journey would soon end in tragedy. It was a quiet evening in Charlotte, North Carolina. The air was cool, and the city lights began to shine. Iryna stepped onto the light rail train. She carried her small bag and looked for a place to sit. The train was not very full. People sat with their phones, some with books, and some were lost in their own thoughts. Iryna sat near the window, as she always did. She put her earphones in and pressed play on her music. A soft song began, and for a moment, she felt calm. She looked outside, watching the city pass by. To her, this train was more than a ride. It was a bridge between her new dreams and her old memories. But on that train, danger was hidden. A man stepped inside. His face looked cold and angry. His hands were restless. He had a past full of violence and crime. No one on the train paid attention at first. Everyone was busy with their own lives. Iryna did not know him. She had never seen him before, but suddenly he came closer. His eyes were hard, full of anger. He pulled out a knife. He attacked suddenly. The knife cut through the silence of the train. Iryna tried to cry out, but her voice was lost in the chaos. People around her froze. Some gasped, some moved away, but no one could stop what was happening. Her hands shook as she tried to protect herself. Tears filled her eyes. She thought of her mother, her father, her family so far away. She wanted to live. She wanted to see tomorrow, but the pain was too strong. The train kept moving. But for Iryna, the world was falling apart. Her music still played a soft melody, a sad contrast to the violence around her. When it was over, she lay still. Her young life, full of dreams, was gone in just a few moments. The passengers sat in shock, their faces pale, their hearts heavy with fear. A light that once burned bright had taken away too soon. News spread quickly. A young woman from Ukraine had been killed on a train in Charlotte. People read the headlines and could not believe it. How could such a gentle life end in such a cruel way? Iryna's family in Ukraine heard the news. Their hearts broke. Her mother cried through the night. Her father held her photo close and asked the sky, "Why my daughter? Why so soon?" They had hoped she would be safe in America, far from the war. But instead, danger found her there. Her friends in Charlotte lit candles. They brought flowers and placed them near the train station. Some whispered prayers. Others stood in silence, their eyes full of tears. Everyone felt the same sadness. The world had lost a kind and innocent soul. The city began to ask questions. Why was a violent man free to hurt again? Why did no one help in time? Why was safety so fragile? There were no easy answers. Only pain remained. But Iryna's story did not disappear. People remembered her smile, her courage, her gentle heart. Her name became a symbol of hope and also of warning. Life is precious, and we must protect it. She came to America, dreaming of peace. She left the world as a victim of violence. Yet, in every candle, in every tear, her light still shines. And her story reminds us all, love, kindness, and safety should never be taken away.